Hi guys, Lou Matson here, intuitive channel, way shower and conduit for energy healing. I felt really drawn today to come outside. It was raining all day yesterday and I didn't get to come outside and spend any time in nature. And so today it felt really essential, to be honest, for me to come out. And I connected with a tree, a beautiful oak tree, fairly young, but probably a lot older than me. And it was interesting because I didn't really have a kind of a topic to discuss, but the message that I got from the tree was all about manifestation and about how we're manifesting, we're creating in each and every moment with every thought and emotion and action that we take. But quite often we're confusing the field with what we actually want. And so the first part of manifestation is that clear intent of what you're actually desiring to create. And I can really relate to this because I spoke, I think it was possibly yesterday, about fear and kind of fear and the paradox of fear within my life. Fear of connecting and fear of not connecting, and that's kind of what we're doing all the time, the majority of us. We're kind of sending out an intention of what we're wanting, and yet all of the subconscious thoughts or beliefs or automatic programs that are running in the background are generally saying the complete opposite. And so, we might be saying, I want to be a clear and perfect channel. I want to have complete connection with Source. I want to embody my I am presence in each and every moment. And yet you may have a belief running through you that says, it's dangerous to do that because you've previously done that in a past life and the energy of not a great outcome is kind of, followed through your energy field into this. Or you may feel you're not good enough, or you may have judgments about yourself running. So many of us have low self-worth, low self-esteem patterns running through our lives, and it's all that background kind of clutter that creates the white noise around what your quite clear intent is that you're sending out into the field. And so rather than kind of your arrow going out into the field with this really laser focused clear intent for the universe to then provide you with the opportunities and everything that you've asked for, it's kind of going in with this whole range of other smaller arrows, say, and it's kind of getting lost. And so the universe is like, well, what is it that you want? Because I'm going to provide you with what you want to create, because you're a creator being. But kind of what is it that you want to create? Because we've got one energy that's saying this, but then we've got all these other energies that are saying the complete opposite. And so somebody said, a client of mine said that, will they be able to connect with their guides and their higher self? And yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're connected all the time. But again, it's whether we recognize their signature or not, whether we actually realize that we're worthy of connecting with our guides and recognize the energy signature of them when we are connected. We each of us follow our intuition, and therefore we each are connected to our higher self in some regard. And it is a bit like, that setting the intention to connect with your guides, and you'll connect with your guides. But then what else have you got running in your field that says, I'm not going to connect with my guides, or I'm not going to realize when they respond, or when I connect, or there is something going on in the field that says the opposite to what it is that you're sending out. And so one of the key things is to really get back to the basics of doing the healing work, doing the clearing work for our energetic field. Because we want to get rid of all that white noise. We want to clear all that clutter in our field. We want to be clear when we set our intentions. And we want to take action in alignment with that. And again, our action is quite often opposite to that which we've stated we want to intend. And I'll give you an example That's happened a few times in my life where, I've set the intention that I want to ascend, I want to embody my I am presence in this lifetime, I want to be that pure, clear and perfect channel, I want to be completely connected to Source so that I can serve, so that I can fulfill my soul mission. And so, Source brings me all these opportunities, these wonderful teachers, these programs, these conversations, whatever it is that feels absolutely perfect. I mean, really resonates strongly. And, there may be some actions to take. They may advise or suggest, or, there may be something in the book that says you take these steps, or you do this thing for, prolonged period, and you'll get this. Even if it's something as simple as meditating each day. And so we start the process, but then for some reason there will be this program within us that kind of kicks in partway through that makes us stumble, that stops us. We lose motivation, we don't continue. It doesn't become that automatic program within us, because the automatic program of sabotage is so much stronger. And so it's really about doing that clearing work and not beating yourself up when, if this is happening and you realise, oh, I've fallen off the meditation wagon, or, I've stopped doing my daily practice, or, when I did that, I felt really, really good, but I haven't done it in a while. At that moment of awareness, then you have a choice. What are you going to do? Are you going to take action in alignment with the intention that you've sent out into the field, or not? Because awareness gives you that opportunity, gives you that possibility to actually take conscious action in alignment with what is your soul truth, is your heart truth. So many people talk about, wanting to know what their soul purpose is, what their mission is on this earth, and I hold my hand up. I've been the same, because when you're starting this awakening journey, you have this really strong sense that you're here for something. You're here for something more than, maybe working your 9-to-5 job, or, just the things that you do in your daily lives. And for me, certainly, I knew I was here to serve, and I knew that I had this mission, this purpose that I came here specifically to do. And I was really frustrated because, nobody had kind of written it down for me. When you get on the planet, this is what you're here to do. But on the most basic level, we are all here to embody our light. We are all here to embody our I am present, that divine spark within us, to radiate that out from every pore, every atom of our being. We're here to experience joy. So if you want to connect with your soul purpose, your soul mission, if you want to become really clear and kind of laser focused in your intentions that you send out to the universe, then go into your heart, allow your heart to open, connect with your essence of truth, connect with your higher self, do the clearing, do the grounding and, setting your boundaries so that you know what is your stuff to clear and what isn't. And then do the work, do clear those mental programs, clear those emotional baggage, clear all that energetic clutter that's just filling your field with junk, basically, so that there's space for the light to come in. There's more space for that light to come in, because the more light that you allow into your field, the higher your frequency, your vibrational rate, the nearer you are to the vibrational rate of your guides and your higher self, and the clearer those messages become. But also, the clearer your intention is that you send out into the field, and then the universe will provide you, pretty much instantaneously, really, that which you have said that you're desiring. The universe is listening all the time, and what it's hearing, it's providing us with. And so it's really essential that we get very, very clear on what we're putting out into the field. But again, don't judge yourself and beat yourself up because you're just adding adding more of that energy into your field. It's like, okay, I've been doing this. It's my normal way of being for the last umpty years, but I'm choosing into something different because, this vision that I have, and I might not know exactly what the details are. And to be honest, it's best if you don't, because from our ego point of view, we have such a limited perception of what is possible. And so, hold a vision that is fairly broad brush. But, even if you hold the vision that you want to embody your truth, if you want to stand in your sovereignty, if you want to embody your divine essence and radiate that out into the world, and even if you just hold the vision of fulfilling your soul mission, not even needing to know what the details are, just then following what feels like, what feels exciting, what gives you joy. Because that's what our purpose is. It's here to experience joy. So that was really what the tree gave me today, was, for us to be able to manifest that which we know deep inside to be our intent. We need to clear all of the other stuff that gets in the way, that sends that confusing message out into the universe. How many times have we said something but meant something else? Thought one thing and said the complete opposite. But we're doing it all the time subconsciously. And there's many occasions where I know I've done it, where, I've thought one thing and I've said another. Say somebody invites you to a party or something and you don't really want to go, but you go, yeah, okay, I'll come. And you got a smile on your face as if to say, yeah, this is really exciting prospect for me. But inside you're like, no, I don't really want to go. It's not exactly what I want to do. And so that's just one example of us sending out this confusing energy. And those are the things that we're actually conscious of. You imagine the multitude of different energies that we're sending out into the field that we have absolutely no idea about. But when we start doing this work and we become like Dora the Explorer or, this spiritual archaeologist, then you gain more awareness of what these programs are, and you have those realization moments, you have those aha moments. And then again, what do you do with them? Do you just go, oh, I had an aha moment, I'll file that away again, and completely ignore it? Or do you allow it to, there's a word that wants to come, I don't know, acclimate? I don't even know if that's a word. Allow it to kind of become you, when you have that aha moment, allow that to become your truth and allow your actions to follow on from that, rather than, the old program that it's kind of giving you that realization of. And for me yesterday, it was that aha moment that kind of fully landed about the fact that fear still was, to a certain extent, running the show. It still was having an impact and blocking me from doing and being what I have been sending out into the universe for the last 3 years, for consciously, deliberately. And so what do I get to do about it? Do I actually fully own this and get out of my own way and really go in and kind of, unravel this program that's in me? Or do I just accept that, that's the way it is, and I'm never therefore going to achieve what I've sent out into the field, or not for a really long time? So we have the power. We are the creator beings, and we are manifesting in each and every single now moment. And it's really up to us whether that is actually in alignment with what we say we want and what we feel we want from our heart space, or whether it's just in alignment with all the stuff that is cluttering our field that we've just picked up from this lifetime and many, many lifetimes that have gone before. And it's a process and it's a journey. And one of the other things that my guides always say to me is, it's not the destination that matters, it's the journey that counts. It's those learning moments, it's those aha moments, it's those moments when you kind of get it and everything shifts. And you see your reality shifting and the whole experience of life shifting. That's what matters. We can't go around the Monopoly board and bypass anything. What's the point? That's not what the point is of all of this. And it really is about enjoying each and every moment and each and every step. The reason that we don't judge ourselves on whatever decision that we make is we're exactly where we're meant to be in each now moment. So just relax into this process. But for me, it really is about, if I really am serious about doing this, then it's time to kind of stop playing at it and really do the work, which means for me, stop kidding myself that getting up an hour early to do my meditation or my yoga or whatever is difficult or impossible every day, and just get on and do it, because once you start doing it and it becomes your pattern, your way of being, then it becomes your natural flow, and also the benefits that you get from it. And I know that because I've experienced it, and so I just need to go in and find whatever program it was that kind of stopped me from continuing, because that's my issue. I can start things really, really well, but whether or not I can maintain them is another matter entirely. So that's one for me to go away and do. But feel into what yours are, and then take action in alignment with your truth and your heart. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there and enjoy the rest of the day, and take care on your journeys. I hope you have a smooth ride. Lots of love to you all. Bye.